Hello and welcome to this eFiling tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to claim for additional medical expenses, or if you have a disability or you have a person that you're financially responsible for that has a disability. A lot of people have asked me how to claim this on your tax return because that is sometimes not preloaded onto eFiling. So obviously you have to log on to SARS eFiling first, and you have to go into your 2022 return. Hopefully you have not been auto-assessed. If you have, you must tick edit return in order to edit the medical information. So you click on form wizard here, and then on your standard questions you're going to go all the way down to did you pay any medical expenditure, and you can say yes. If you pay medical aid on behalf of somebody else, you have to tick the other box as well. So I'm just going to say yes, I pay for medical expenditure. Then what you do under medical deductions, here if you say yes, okay, I'm a member of a medical aid, usually this part will be preloaded. So here you can fill in, okay, this might be discovery, and then you put in the medical aid, the membership number here, you put in the number of dependents. This information will be is usually on the medical aid certificate, and then this information is also the medical expenses that's reflecting on the medical aid certificate. So this might be like 5,000 Rand, total contributions might have been 25,000 Rand, and usually this is all what you would need in order to complete the medical. And then for disability you say no. So now your medical section is complete. But what if you have additional medical expenses? Maybe you've had a surgery or an operation, or you spent a lot of, or you have a lot of chronic medication that you need to complete. Is then you need to go to expenses not reflected on the medical certificate, and you can tally the total up that doesn't reflect on the medical aid certificate, and let's say that was 30, and that you can put in there, and that's basically how you claim it, how you claim for it. So you have to tally that up for the year, and obviously the tax year for 2022 would be 1st of March 2021 until end of Feb 2022, and the total for that you must file that there. Okay, if you have a disability, or if you pay for somebody you are financially responsible for, that somebody do have a disability, so like I said, you, spouse, or qualifying children with a disability, you say yes. And then has this disability being confirmed with a duly registered medical practitioner, you say yes. The important thing here is you have to have an ITR double D in order to claim expenses for a person that has a disability. Okay, so then you say it's only one person, and then you have to state these details, indicating the person, qualifying child, spouse, or yourself. The disability is either permanent or temporary, the latest date of the ITR double D, the medical practitioner that gave you the ITR double D, and then the total disability expenses that you incurred. Okay, and once that is completed, you can say yes, and then you can file the rest of the tax return in order to like the tutorial that I posted last week. The difficulty about claiming medical aid or medical expenses is if your medical expenses is less than 10% of your total income. So if your total income was 500,000 for the year, your out-of-pocket medical expenses has to be more than 50,000 to really gain any tax benefit. That doesn't apply if you're over 65 or if you are financially responsible for somebody with a disability, because in those cases you get quite a large benefit on medical expenses. But there's a severe limitation if you are younger than 65 and there isn't a confirmed disability or person with a disability that you are financially responsible for. So that's it. So I hope that was helpful. That's how you claim medical aid expenses on your tax return. Have a great day. Bye-bye.